What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. British actor John Boyega is a young brother that I really like. And one of the reasons why I like him, not only is he a good actor, he is an activist. You know, a lot of the young brothers and brothers today, the Van Jones, you know, guys like this, Jamie Foxx, they do one thing that really irks me. They talk black, they sleep white. Okay? Now, when you talk black, for somebody like me, you talk about the empowerment of the black community. You talk about how much, you know, black means to you, you know, the Dame Johns, the Damon Dashes and all that. You know, these guys who really talk about black issues. Okay? And when you talk about those issues, and then I see you with somebody that's not black, it's really disheartening for me. And the reason why is because I live this lifestyle. Byron Allen's another. I lived in Europe for 7 years, never touching anybody outside of the African diaspora, all because of what being black meant to me. And Brother Boyega says something that's controversial. He says he only dates black. It's about chemistry, personality, goals, and synergy. He's disciplined in the kind of woman he wants. And it's easier for him to date black women because he understands what he's getting into. They have similar backgrounds, realities, and understandings of nonverbal and social cues. Now, I want to talk about that's very, very elaborate how he explained it. Okay? And why Brother John Boyega can go with what he's talking about and why it may be difficult for some black men. Let me say this. Number one, Brother John Boyega is a celebrity. He is from London. Being from London, although the UK is very westernized, it's going to be very easy for him to deal with women who still have some culture intact, especially Nigerian British, African British. That's a lot different than what some of the brothers are dealing with in the States. Okay. Number two, he is a celebrity. All right. And his parents have been together for 30 years. And it's very easy for him to be with a black woman who has that similar background. Okay. So being black and only dating black queens is not that bad when you have achieved a certain level of success. I believe that the issue comes in with the working class and middle class black men. Here's where the rubber is going to meet the road for certain brothers. A lot of brothers who are not in the higher socioeconomic classes may not have the same experience as Brother John Boyega. I'm not saying that they can't, because I believe that they can, but the reason is for other reasons. Brother John Boyega has left out any fact or any idea that I can even creep up on dating somebody white. Same thing with me. I have not even allowed that to become a possibility. So I don't even really know what to compare it to. I just hear from what you guys tell me. But for me, in order for me to deal with something, it has to be black. It has to be in the African American community, or it has to be African. That's the only thing that I'm looking for. I'm not looking for nothing else. So it forces you to deal with your own community. For other black men, though, may not see it that way. And this is where a lot of black men are in the middle. And I want to tell black women that not every black man is going to be like Brother John Boyega. Every black man not going to be like Brother O'Shea or Brother Dr. Umar Johnson. There are going to be some black men who are going to be like, well, I'm not going to just deal with you because you're black. I'm going to deal with you because you're good. And I think here are the kind of guys that we are losing in Black America, in the black world. Because see, if we just deal with black people for the fact that they're black and that we love them, what is the incentive for them to be good? What is the incentive for the black man to actually come to the table with something, or the black woman? So now what's happening is a lot of black men who don't see it quite as effective are saying, like, hey, I don't care a damn about social cues. I don't care about nonverbal communication. If the woman don't respect me, if she don't have respect for black men, if she doesn't understand her role in the relationship, if she doesn't like male leadership, hey, listen, it don't matter. Because if I'm not going to get respected, I don't care nothing about realities and understanding the nonverbal cues and social cues, because she needs to have the reality of understanding me as a man. And if she can't do that, I can't deal with her. Whereas a lot of brothers who are coming from a little bit more of a professional background or more of a socioeconomic advantage, they have the ability to say, listen, I'm already desired. So if you're not going to do something, you're gone. Some of the brothers in the working and middle class may not be able to make that statement, which is why a lot of guys from the working and middle class and soon to be upper middle class are shopping themselves on the market. Because I'm just going to be real. A lot of black men, depending on their mentality and depending on what their pocketbook says and where they can go, let me just tell you this. Having money and influence really helps the ability of people that you can date, because you can do more things. You're attracted to a higher quality of people. If you're the working class or middle class guy, and there's nothing wrong with that because our middle class is great, but those black men are not getting the same opportunities as somebody like John Boyega. And if they only deal with folks in the black race, they may never get the kind of wife that they want. Because it depends on so many factors. Think about this. I'm from Sacramento. Sacramento has a lot of nice people. A lot of nice black women in Sacramento. But the city is big in landmass and very spread out. It's about triple the size and landmass of San Francisco. You are more likely to run into more white women than black women in the city of Sacramento. Okay? Especially if you're a guy and you're doing very well. It is the reality of the situation. This is what guys are talking about. So running into a black woman, you have to be, if you're gonna be very, very intentional, you're also coming across a lot of ladies with kids. You're also coming across a lot of different issues if you're just dealing in Sacramento. But now if you're affluent, you don't have to stay in the city. You're dealing with LA, you're dealing with Oakland, you're dealing with Portland. You can cast a little bit wider. And that's why some of the guys like John Boyega or Dr. Umar can say, I'm dealing with black women because obviously you're seeing the best opportunities. And this is the reason, if black men were able to have that experience, you would see a lot more black men staying in diaspora. But because of that, we are not seeing that. We're seeing black men shop themselves on the global market. And I believe until we have a competition for what black men can offer, you're not going to see every black man say what he's saying or what I'm saying. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.